back to another cult culture video, and Ford just released the brand new Bronco Raptor. Let's talk about it. So in this video, I'm actually gonna do something a little, unprofessional, something I'd rather not do. But I'm gonna have the images on my phone as I talk about them. That way I can put them right there and you guys can see what I'm seeing and we can be on the same page about things. Also, hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you like Fords, you should probably stick around. I have a brand new Lariat 5.0 F-150 that I'm gonna mod to the gills. So if you want to see that, stick around, subscribe, and maybe send it to somebody who you know who likes Fords. Anyway, back to the Bronco Raptor, right? That's why you're here. So starting off with the Bronco Raptor, let's just talk about the front view of it, right here. So I love the grille. I love the amber lights with the red. I think it looks really nice. The unpainted look has always been something that I sometimes like and sometimes don't like. I sort of like it, and then other colors I don't. But with the red, it looks matte. It doesn't look unpainted. So it looks really good. We also have those 3 marker lights, which if you didn't notice, we need. If you go down, the bumper is completely different than all the other Broncos. I actually really like this bumper. I think it's more reminiscent of the F-150s, the Rangers and all that. And I like the heritage, I like the bloodline, I like that they look related. Now, if you didn't notice, this puppy is wide. Boy, oh boy, is it wide. It's just as wide as the F-150 Raptor for a much smaller vehicle. A lot of people hate the fenders, and I don't really blame them. In this image, they look pretty okay actually, but a lot of people are hating these fenders. So let's go into the next picture and talk about it. So right here in this image, you can see the Bronco's getting a little dirty. Looks like it's rock crawling to me. These images always kind of make me laugh because it's like, how hard are they really pushing this vehicle for these photo shoots? But at the same time, like, it's still more impressive than like an everyday car. So I'll give it to them because they're gonna impress the everyday person. So let's talk about these fenders. So as you can see here, they are very wide and sort of ugly and little kiddish, and I'm not really in love with them myself. But here's where I'm gonna give Ford a little bit of credit, guys. You need to realize that these huge wide fenders are gonna get damaged. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. Unless this thing is a mall crawler, those fenders are not gonna last the entire life of this vehicle. It's gonna have rocks kicked up at it. If you didn't notice, it only comes with 37, so it's gonna be kicking rocks at these fenders all day. If you're going through trails, those things are gonna get scraped up. I think they made them plastic like this, so they're easily removable and replaceable. I will say, they have the kind of shark fin gills up on the front fenders. I actually really like those heat extractors. They are functional, so that's always nice. But they also just give it, again, that kind of Raptor heritage. Speaking about Raptor heritage, let's look at that hood. That hood looks like they ripped it off an F-150 and just threw it on there. It's almost the same exact hood. And I'm completely okay with that. Again, heat extractor, so it's letting everything out. But I don't know. A part of me wishes they would have done something different. A part of me really likes that they kept it the same. Actually, let me know what you think in the comments. So while we're looking at the hood, let's go ahead and look underneath it. Yes, that's not a V8, folks. That is a 3.0 twin turbo that is targeting about 400 horsepower. I'm hopeful that it's going to be more than 400 horsepower, but honestly, I wouldn't necessarily get my hopes up. Now, moving on, you can see that the top's off on this vehicle, and if you didn't notice, there's actually added structure here. There's added support structures here. They added supports on the B pillar and on the C pillar. The one on the C pillar is actually carbon fiber, which is really cool. I wonder if this is going to change the ride quality at all, or if this is just a safety precaution. Yes, and also while we're still on the outside, this vehicle is only coming with 37-inch tires. That's pretty cool. Talking about the tires, looking at the back, you can tell that those tail lights are different. Well, why are they different? Well, when you throw this 37-inch tire on the back of the vehicle, it's going to be hard to see the adjacent tail light, so they had to actually extend them out. Once they extended them out, it's going to let you have a little bit more visibility. It's going to let other drivers have a little bit more visibility of your vehicle. Again, we can see those 3 lights in the rear. Raptor signature here. I really like that they're there. And actually, when you pop that thing open, it says Raptor on the back, but it's in reverse so that when you look in the mirror as you're driving, you're reminded, hey, you're driving a Bronco Raptor. Looking at the inside, I think the inside is really nice. It's very F-150 Raptor reminiscent to me with those thick bolsters on the side. I like the perforated suede seats with kind of this like red tinge to them. I think it's really nice. Red, or I should say code orange stitching on everything is really cool. Of course, we have the 12 o'clock marker on the steering wheel, a Raptor signature. They brought that to the game, and that's their thing, if you didn't know that. Now, we also have an all-digital gauge cluster instead of sort of the weird one that's on the other Broncos. I really like this one. I think it's an awesome upgrade, and it's definitely something you should expect out of a $75,000 vehicle. Looking in the back seat, nothing's changed too much. just nicer seats. And going into the very back of the trunk, again, nothing changed too much. Still sort of just a Bronco back there. So guys, I think this thing looks super sick. I think it's gonna make a lot of waves. You know, what is Jeep gonna do next? Last time when the Bronco was just announced, Jeep came out with the 392 because they felt intimidated by it. And then they came out with that rim and tire package that gave you 35s on a Jeep. Well, Bronco just stepped it up another level like the F-150 Raptor already did. But the Bronco Raptor is bringing you 37s stock. Bare minimum, that's what you're gonna get. I think this thing's super cool. I think it's gonna change the industry, and I think it's gonna make everybody have to step up their game. And that's good for business, for everybody, and it's really good for us consumers. So, have you seen the new Bronco Raptor? If you have, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And hey, if you got anything out of this video, please, please, please hit the subscribe button. And if you do, I'll go ahead and see you next time. Peace.